Hello and welcome to my channel, J.I. Colorist. My name is Jody and today we're going to be taking a look at my September 2022 completed pages. I was able to get back to coloring mid-month and I've completed a few pages. Mainly I was able to complete some buddy colors and some color alongs and stuff that I didn't want to miss out on. So we're going to start with a couple of things that I did just for fun, and the first is In a Million Sloths, Super Cute Creatures by Lulu Mayo, and I completed this double page spread, and it is underwater, and I picked up a few supplies this month as well, so I will be having a supply haul video later, but this blue here is the Recollections glitter paste, and this is what it looks like. I put it on with a brush. It's kind of like a thick glue, but it is kind of a paint paste, kind of a in between. There is a slight glitter. I'm not sure if you're going to see it because of the lighting today, but the pencils that I used were polychromos, so lots of bright, and I did use some Zig Clean Color Real Brush pens, so they are water-based pens. So everything on here was either pencil or water-based, so there is no bleed through on either page. And the top is just some light blue ink rubbed on with the applicator. This page was a little bit strange while I was coloring it. I love the color palette that I chose, but this corner down here is a little rabbit waiting at a bus stop, and it's underwater, so I didn't put any glitter around here because I thought maybe there's a little air bubble going on there that he's safe from the water. So I thought Lulu Mayo's books are always kind of interesting and quirky, but that's the page, so I'm really happy with this page. I have been keeping a tracing paper in between so they don't stick together. The next book, and these are not in the order that I colored them, but these are in order so that I can show you buddy color pictures. So this book is one of my 10 books to touch in 2022. I had not touched in it yet. It's Secret Worlds by Stephanie Law. And it's a book actually that my sister bought me, so thank you to my sister. And I'm just gonna move some stuff to make. On this page I used a black ink brush pen for the black, and then on top I put the Dragonfly's glaze, and it's a color changing top coat, and I just brushed it on with a flat brush, so it kind of sparkles a little bit blue when you see it. There's polychromos on the owl, as well as a little bit of bling and glossy accents. For down here on this lamp area, I used Recollections glitter paste, but it's clear, and it actually has a bunch of holographic little sparkles on it, so it just kind of gives a different sparkle, and you're probably not seeing it with this lighting, but trust me, it's there. For the rest of the page I used a variety of polychromos, and I also used some the twin tone markers, and just a touch of alcohol based markers down here on the mushrooms, but otherwise that's the only spot that bled through, and these are single-sided pages, so I wasn't really concerned. But I am happy to have completed a page in this book, and they are very busy pages, as you can see. So this was a bit busier with some more hidden objects, and I just used the black ink to wipe out what I didn't want to have on the page, and yeah, so there's that page done. Secret Worlds, Stephanie Law. Okay, the next book is the monthly color along with the channel JoJo Zahana, and it is The Way Home Galactic Coloring Book by Margaret O'Brien. This was the page we did this month, and I used, let me just check. So these pages I just can't seem to leave the background alone. So I used Progresso woodless colored pencils, used some alcohol marker, some stickles, and then I used Neo Color 2 on the background and some Stickles Nebula Gel medium, which has the it's clear stickles with large stars in it. So there's some stars in there. And this page has been fun. All these pages have been fun to do. I have 17 pages left in this book, and it will definitely be one that we are completing. The next page is from Mini Block Grand Classiques. It's a Hatchet Heroes Disney book. My first page in this book is Captain Hook, and I used some Treasure Gold 4-card paint for the gold on him, and some stickles for the red, and some alcohol markers. And this was for 2 hashtags. One was Pirates for Poet from the Poet Spice YouTube channel, and a Color for Pirate channel, August Color Along 2022. So Captain Hook. The next book is, I did 2 pages in it. It is Disney's Mini Block Portraits, and I did Maximus, and this actually is for the hashtag Pixies Disney Coloring from Pixies Projects, and the prompt this month was Rapunzel or Tangled, and so this is Maximus is a horse from Tangled apparently, and on the suns I've used some glossy accents, so it's actually kind of nice. It's a little 3D texture on the page, so you can't see it, but it feels cool. The next page I did was Bolt, and this was for the challenge. I participate in Sarah's Chronically Coloring Down Under, her Coloropoly 2022, and this was my non-dominant hand challenge. So I have a video on my channel of completing this, and yeah, he's done with alcohol markers and a little bit of Winsor Newton iridescent medium on the name tag. So I tell you, coloring with your non-dominant hand is harder than you think, but it was a fun challenge, and thanks to Sarah for hosting Coloropoly every month. I had 3 rolls, so I have 3 other prompts, and I will continue on. So this page here is from Aria Veil by Chroma, and it is used this for 2 prompts. One for the Coloropoly, I had a household items or household, so I thought there was enough household items in this to cover off that prompt, and it's also part of Pixies Project's Complete Aria Veil. So every month she picks a different page from the book, and this was Best Soup in the Veil, and I used alcohol markers, a little bit of stickles on the name here. I used some washi tape for the roof to make it a little bit of a fun tropical roof, and I always like to make the little bear into a panda. So, and then I made the little cat here. He's got some different whiskers and stripes on him and stuff. So yeah, we're having fun in this book, and every month we complete a page, and so this is September's page, and we have 10 pages left, I believe. There's 14 total, so we will be finished that sometime next year. For my last prompt for Coloropoly was a game character or toy, so I picked a character from a game, and it was a role-playing game, and it is from Mouse Guard, and this is Saxon, and he has a little bit of Winsor Newton iridescent medium on his shield thong or whatever that is, and I've got some washi tape around the border. It's done with Derwent ink tints. Sorry, Derwent Graphitint. Sorry. And yeah, so just activated it with a small water brush, and yeah, a little bit of polychromos on top for just a touch of shading, and a little bit of gel pen. Armor. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say, and my brain is getting stuck. And I'll stop the video here for a second, and I'll show you all 3 pages that I did for the Coloropoly prompt. The last 2 pages I did were both buddy colors, and they were both buddy colors with people I had not previously colored before. So I wanted to thank both of these people for doing a buddy color. This is Rita Berman's Looking Glass Under the Sea, Microscope Under the Sea, whatever you want to call it. It's my first page in this book. I used one of the Serenade color palettes. I used palette number 416, and I'll put a picture of that up on the page or the screen. This was a buddy color with Coloring with Amy. She is on both Instagram and YouTube, and I really like how it turned out. I love how her page turned out too, but it gave me a reason to use Ranger's liquid pearls, so that's what I did with all of the pearls. So it's a 3D bumpy kind of effect, and then I have one large actual pearl there, and the gold is more of the Folkart Treasure Gold. And yeah, so very limited color palette, but I really like how it turned out. I used some light ink on an ink pad around the edges, and I already brought the ink onto this side, so it'll end up being a double page spread. So I will continue on with the liquid pearls on these pearls as well, and I'll probably complete that next month. So thank you again to Coloring with Amy, and I'll show you her picture now. And last but not least, this is a brand new book to me. It's Sea of Colors by Angela Gonzalez, and this book was my first ever surprise Happy Mail. I received it all the way from Australia. It came via Amazon, and it came from Amanda.colors, and she is both on Instagram and a YouTube channel. And I just want to say huge thank you to Amanda. She sent me this, as well as some black licorice, which I love black licorice. So she sent it to me after learning that my husband had died, and she thought I could use a little pick-me-up, and so that was very, very thoughtful of her, and I just thank you. And then we decided to do a picture together. So our first buddy color was in this book, and I used polychromos, a limited color palette, a little bit of gold in the center of everything, some glossy accents on the eyes, and these eyes are so big that I'm gonna have to watch the glossy accents, because it's kind of buckled the page a little bit, but he's still so cute. And I have him swimming in some water, which I used a stencil and some ink to do the water. And yeah, super cute page, and I'll show you now the page that Amanda did. So that is my 10 completed pages for September 2022. I'm really happy that I kind of pushed myself to get back to coloring. It's been a little bit of a tough go, but we're getting there, and things will get better. I expect this whole year will be full of highs, lows, and lots of tears, but it'll be okay. And I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who left a kind and supportive comment on my August completed pages video. It's very, very kind. The coloring community is very supportive, and just thank you very much. Your comments were all read, and I appreciated them all. And I look forward to seeing you next month, and I'm hoping to get back to a few of my other projects that I had started and get some more filming done. But again, we'll take it day by day, and I hope to see you again. And I just wanted to say thank you also. I'm getting very, very close to 1,000 subscribers. And so if you've enjoyed my videos, please consider subscribing. And we need about 25 more people to make it to 1,000. So we started the channel in February, and that would be awesome to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. So I hope you have a wonderful creative week, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.